Greetings and welcome once again to TFT Tarot for today, Divine Dabblings with Oberon and Banshee. And this is me, Oberon, with Goth Tarot, my weekly look into the shadow sides of life. And I throw in a little bit of shadow work too, with an affirmation from the Earth and Bone Oracle, which I've been using, along with the main pillar of this reading drawn from the Santa Muerte Tarot. So let's get started. We're going to go over this, the dark design, the dark shadows, the dark truth that you face. So we start off by doing the first pyramid, which is the pyramid of the Solomon Seal, the Mystic 7 reading. I've adapted it for use for Goth Tarot. Kind of goes like this. Using the Santa Muerte, we construct a triangle, 3 points, and those 3 points will give us the answer to certain questions. So, what is the dark design? What is it that is our environmental focus for the week ahead? And it's the 9 of Pentacles. It's reversed. So the focus for the week ahead is telling us that some of the things we've been holding back on, maybe for ourselves, we have to kind of find a way to share them now. I'm not talking about secrets necessarily, but maybe we've been keeping ourselves aloof because we've wanted to just enjoy or savor certain things on our own. But I think the focus of the upcoming time says you need to find a way to share this with others. So the second card is the dark drama, the influences that others may have in this whole matter. It's the reversed 8 of Swords. Other people maybe are trying to peer between your facade, or in some ways maybe break you out into a position where they feel you'll have more freedom. It could be that other people are looking at you as if you're trying to hide away, which is kind of what was indicated there. So other people may be behind this situation of trying to get you out into the open. And I'm just wondering if some of this is a little bit of semantics here, that maybe your sense of being alone or limited is not the same as maybe these other people who feel like you're lonely and need to kind of bring you out of your emo goth nature. So then the next card of our pyramid is the way forward, the dark destiny. How we find our way to maybe move forward into a better future. And it's the upright 9 of Swords. And so we have the 9 of Swords upright, and it's representing our dark destiny, the way we move forward. And it looks to me like we're carrying on pretty much in the way that maybe is normal to us. The idea behind the 9 of Swords is that we're dealing with sorrows or pain that maybe comes from other sources. Maybe it involves other people we know who bring I won't say it's baggage, but they bring their emotional problems to us, and these in turn kind of visit us. It's almost like being haunted, which is kind of ironic because, of course, it's the next card, the dark shadows. So we're just going to go to the dark shadows then. Okay, so now we're going to construct the other pyramid. And for that, we're going to use several other cards, just drawing one for each of those points that we have there. So the first one, we're looking at what your dark shadows are, and we're drawing that from the Goth Tarot. And the dark shadows represents what is haunting you still, what kind of things are holding on to or won't leave, are stuck with you, maybe like a haunting of some sort. It could be an energy that just seems to not let you make your own moves in certain respects, or causes you to hold on to other considerations that you feel beholden to, but you don't know why. So this is the Goth Tarot, and these are your dark shadows. And it's the Nine of Wands. And the Nine of Wands haunts us because we realize we'll always have to have this line in the sand for us. We always are, in the end, on our own, fighting on our own, or we have that feeling that strongly, in the end, we're alone and we're the one that others have to count upon. And so it's a daunting feeling. It makes us feel that we somehow have to find our way with courage, even when it doesn't seem to be possible. So it's a little bit sad there. It is a haunting, I guess. All right, so now we must go to the next point, and using the Night Sun Tarot, we're looking for the dark truth, that reality that we have to accept, that seems like it is just what it is, unavoidable and just there. And the Night Sun Tarot, like the Santa Muerta Tarot, are by the artist Fabio Listrani for the Low Scale Reveal. So what is our dark truth? What is the reality we must accept? It's the Four of Wands reversed. And the Four of Wands reversed is suggesting we don't always get that big party that we wanted. We only maybe get the small party. We get the successes that help us survive and hold on, like what haunts us says we have to hold on. We get that. That's the dark truth, is there are no great successes. There's mostly survival. There's mostly holding on, at least in this immediate situation of this time period here. Is there anything that can change any of this for us? Is there some sort of surprise, destiny, unforeseen thing, a dark twist, perhaps? For this, I use the Black Tarot. And I'm looking for what destiny or unexpected event, energy, situation, thing could possibly change or alter what we're seeing here, give us new information or knowledge of something coming that could be a game changer. So what is that dark twist? The King of Wands, and it's upright. And the dark twist could be somehow finding a hidden reservoir of magnetism and charisma, confidence. If this is not yourself, if this is not possible from yourself, then perhaps the King of Wands is representing this game changer as a person, an associate, a friend, somebody who just kind of walks into the situation and maybe presents some counter involvements that change the destiny, flip the script. So I wonder what that means. I sort of think it's interesting. Maybe we realize that we have to have a higher power, and once we accept the sense of that, because we're just not doing this as well as we want to this week, this time period, somehow the higher power arrives. Is it magic? But maybe we can find out what that is with the Crow's Magic Tarot and find out what the final card is, the Dark Gift from the Crow's Magic Tarot. The insights, hunches, abilities, skills, powers, whatever those things are that could possibly help us somehow, inform us in better ways, give us clues. What is the dark gift? It's the reversed Three of Coins. The dark gift may be our own dark imagination. It may be the kind of things that we see as advantages or opportunities to work, possibly to work with others even. There's that sense of that there. But from a dark side, from a very different viewpoint. And so maybe this is saying the dark gift is being able to share. I think I talked about this earlier. To share our unique vision. So now I want to give us our shadow work from the Earth and Bone Oracle set. It's a unique set that my wife gave me, and I think it's a perfect complement to this kind of reading. As we're looking into the shadowy things here, looking at the energies. It's just an interesting reading because it seems that more people are involved here, as in feeling that they're stakeholders somehow, trying to influence you, trying to change your image, trying to get you to go along with their own plans, possibly. So what is our shadow work to deal with this? The Stand. courage, determination, fearlessness. You are entitled and worthy. Give yourself permission to speak up. Ask questions. These tiny nudges from the spirit world are a gentle reminder that you are not powerless in life. You have free will, and you are entitled to the greatest amount of abundance and fulfillment. Your spirit allies indicate that they can only give you the lessons and skills you need to take action, but it is up to you to manifest and create. Keep in mind that you are a force to be reckoned with. You have the ability to conquer any barriers that are thrown in your path. You are empowering yourself and should have faith in yourself and trust that the opportunities will come your way to help you achieve your goals. Vulnerability can help you build confidence in your truth. You will find power and courage. You can begin to recognize how Spirit's lessons have helped you adapt and grow in order to help you deal with upcoming events and occurrences. You always have the opportunity to improve your physical and emotional well-being. Make sure you're on the same page when it comes to boundaries. Ensure you clarify yourself if someone misunderstands you. By ensuring that your intentions are accurately heard, you may be assured that you are not the one who is causing the conflict. And here's our affirmation. It's okay for me to make mistakes. I honor myself. I am exactly who I need to be at this very moment. And I think the shadow work card does talk about our interactions with people that seem to be really keyed in several ways, whether it's a dark twist and somebody showing up to maybe create another alternative we hadn't seen, or whether it's what is influencing us to maybe remove our own limitations or challenge them. Are we ready for that? Do we have to make the stand for ourselves, or are we going to let others be more dominant in influencing ourselves here? I think there's a lot to take from that. So hopefully this resonated well with you. If it did, I hope you'll share it or like it. And of course, if you haven't subscribed, what are you waiting for? You need to subscribe to TFT Tarot for today. So anyways, I thank you for coming to Goth Tarot. And if this was just a little bit too depressive, well then on Friday, I guess you can watch my emotional exchanges, maybe find out more about relationships. And Saturday is happy hour. Find out more about happiness, what the divine would like to suggest for you as your positive message for the day. And then check out Banshee's Material Matter, my other half's positive outlook on what you can do to improve your finances on Sundays at 10 a.m. So that's it for this week, and I hope we do see you next time. Thanks for watching.